And welcome to Nat1 After Dark.
I liked yours more.
I am here with some amazing After Dark peoples, and we just finished up the name of this episode was A Night of Nightmares.
More like a late afternoon of nightmares.
Well, that was an evening, right? Because it was twilight when the symphony started. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of nightmare. Pre-evening full of nightmare fuel.
Are we gonna sleep tonight?
Yeah, pre-evening.
For sure. So, what did you guys think of the aftermath?
Oh my god, bro.
That was great.
The stuff with Reginald, it got me like feeling stuff, and I'm like sad now.
Hey, that's great.
Me as Aaron does still lose a little respect for him, but also, well, I mean, I guess before this, less now because of the circumstances you put him in. So I liked that. I found that very fascinating with Reginald being like, no, it's fucking horrible. It's a bad job. And I ran the second I saw it. So I love that. That was a
cool.
great backstory to Reginald. I love it.
In case you were wondering, they were making me commit infanticide. So I said deuces.
Oh, killing children was not in the job description on LinkedIn, guys.
Now I have to put it on my resume.
Reginald out here quiet quitting.
No, it's not quiet quitting. That's called job creep, all right? That's called job creep, and that's bullshit.
Well, yeah, killing children was not on the LinkedIn
That's right.
description. So
That's right.
he's like, I'm not doing it.
Just so you know, you will get everything you've ever wanted. You will want for nothing. You will live in a utopia. It'll all be great.
Because all you want is Ooze Leo.
As long as you just have no problem with, killing some kids.
The benefits are amazing, guys.
They are, but
We have great dental.
pristine teeth.
They do.
Yo,
Kaiser Gold, where they have to listen to you.
Fuck guys, gold.
How do I sign up for that? How do I make them listen to me?
For real?
I have Kaiser Silver.
You might as well have nothing.
I don't have Kaiser. Shen came off really aggressive.
I loved
Towards
that.
it.
I fucking loved that. That was really good. That was so good.
That was
Well
I
done.
liked it.
Spicy.
Loved
Now,
it.
you tell me what Sen was feeling, because it felt like grief to me, right? Like a stage of grief, the anger stage of grief.
Yeah.
But that's how it came off to me. But I want to see what was going through.
Sure. I mean, she just got Ooze Liam to be off her back,
Yeah.
essentially. And now they're back on because of this.
Yeah.
So she's very quick to be like, I've just gotten my freedom, and I know you've been trying to maintain your freedom. I aspire to be what you be, but then you really fucked us over, my God. And yeah, losing Reginald is sad. So I think as a person, she's not going to be like, but please stay. We can find something out. It's like, no, here's the hard reality. You're gonna go.
Yeah. She's being realistic.
And there is nothing we can do about that. It's honestly in your hands.
Sure.
Yeah.
Rhea tried so hard. She was like, no, there's got to be something.
Yeah.
But it's in this case, in this table, it's 4 people against a nation who has had codified rules since its inception. There is very quickly, seeing the process that she had to go through. It's like, you're not gonna get through this unless you know who you are. And if you can say that you are Reginald all the way up to the end, you'll be fine.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I like that
really
Sen
cool.
tried to prepare him
Yeah.
the best that she could for what was going to come.
And that shows how badass Sen is,
was super
having
sick.
made it through that, something like that.
Yeah.
Super
Even the
sick.
great, what was it, Beltier, right? Even the great Beltier was not able to do that first time around. So Sen is something, that's for damn sure.
Well, I mean, that's also I joked about the LinkedIn thing, but it is that kind of job description. It is, you can have everything you've ever wanted by going into Ooze Liam. You just have to give up yourself. And so it's I feel like a lot of people don't realize, even in the real world, how how easy it is to give up a sense of self for something else until you realize, oh fuck, I don't understand who I am anymore.
Yeah. It's very, very real.
Call them method actors.
Oh my gosh.
That's called Jared Leto,
Yeah.
and I will be the first to say it on After Dark. He's a fucking sham. He sucks, and I've never seen him act well in anything.
I love you.
Who is
They should have
that?
started singing.
Sorry.
Dallas Buyers Club, and then everything else, no. You know what I mean?
I mean, even Dallas Buyers Club, it's just him coked out in his, like,
Yes.
faraway cult sex land, but it just happened to be the perfect character because it was Jared Leto.
Okay, fair.
How do I get back? How do I get to cult sex land?
We gotta watch Dallas Buyers Club.
Whoa, wait a minute. I missed something.
Yeah.
How do I get there?
Did you know about that though? Like he was
An
literally-
island or something.
I don't
where
even
they
know
do
who that
right?
is.
during the
Isn't
Joker.
he-
He's
I'm
the
outing
shitty Joker.
myself. I don't know who anyone is ever.
He's the shitty Joker with the
Shitty
grill.
Joker, Mr. Oh yeah.
That's the best way to do it. Yeah.
Damage, real subtle. Fucking idiots. Anyway, my point is,
I agree with you 100%. It's bullshit.
give us the Ayer cut. That's gonna be even more basic. You know what I mean? But anyway, no. Did you even know, like during the big start of the?
Talk now.
No, now it's weird fact Jared Leto hour.
No,
where
for
it's
real,
like,
though.
Did you know at the beginning of the pandemic, he didn't know it happened because he was stuck on his sex cult island where
No
no
cap.
He only accepts women, by the way,
Yep.
to this island. So he's like
Yes.
the leader. I mean,
Sorry.
yeah, but I mean, like, come on.
Think about it. Think about
No
it.
cell phones, nothing, no
I'm out.
contact. So
Nobody
it's like,
knew that a pandemic was happening
cell
because
phones
they
in
were
your
having
house.
sex with Jared Leto.
You
Think
are
about
in
that.
his creepy sex cult, that's for
Yeah.
sure, though. Like,
you
you don't
know-
have a way to contact the outside world?
So, in a way, it's kind of like Oozlium. And she brought it back.
Do they have sex though?
Nailed it.
Is there mass orgies in
Rhea was-
museum?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It is Utopia. Rhea,
Dick hand. Sorry, mage dick.
how was Rhea feeling during that? She seemed pretty touched.
Yeah, so this is kind of a big moment for Rhea because she's been, for the most part, shielded from this aspect of the world, right? Like she had kind of a brief stint with her birth parents and has been raised with the Marakute, which are like a nomadic group, and they kind of like, stay to their own stuff, and they're all about balance and fairness and kind of like the flow of nature. So for her, it's very obvious that Reginald is in no way a threat, and he is okay, and he sort of fits into the balance of the like ecosystem of this world, if you will. So she doesn't really understand, especially being 18, that there are these like bigger political entities involved. Like it doesn't make sense. And so she just views it as like this horrible, horrible thing. That I don't know. It's like a little kid watching their parents do taxes and being like, "Shit, I have to pay money," and it's like, "Why? I don't understand." So it's a little bit of like an eye opener for her, and I think that I'm excited to kind of see how that goes. So she did not understand like, why is Sen so angry? Like, why does he have to go? Why is that the reality? So she's kind of in the denial phase of grief. She just like skipped right into like over anger and into denial. So she's like, there has to be a way out. There has to be another way, because it like everything, it's balance, it's nature, it's life and death, right? It's big, it's give and take. So he's good. So there's got to be some kind of balance, right? That we can save him. Right? So she's gonna have to learn some really hard truths, I think, in the coming episodes.
So anger, denial, sadness, acceptance is what I got from that.
That was fucking funny.
I don't know, Nix
Covered
was
all-
pretty touched as well, I thought.
She definitely had some feels. Coming from the Assassin's Guild, she's got the sense of duty. She has the sense of like, no, when you have to do something, you have to do it. It's not about what you want. It's not about, I chose this or I didn't. She understands that it's your duty, it's your job. It's more than that, in fact, it's your life. Like that is your lifestyle. So seeing that, she's very understanding of the situation that he's been put into, and she knows that Lithania is very, by the books and like they have the connection with Uzlium to an extent, so she understands how that's gonna end up going.
Yeah.
But also, because of how she ended up where she ended up, she doesn't want to see someone have to go through something that isn't a choice. So there's a weird dynamic for her. She wants to help him, but she knows she can't.
Wow. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. I think that Natrix and you should remember that whole like you have to do something, it's duty and you have to do it as an assassin. Natrix absolutely knows that, and I promise you I'm going to put that to the test.
Yep.
They're coming for you. They're coming for you.
Evidently.
Yeah.
Are.
Okay.
And then you're just gonna get a ring Natrix. It's like, yeah, so that Dragonborn you're with? Kill him.
Give me his tail.
She's good at that.
This is Monster Hunter. We want the tail for some crafting recipe.
No, but for real, I'm sorry, I might take your tail.
Daddy needs a new pair of boots.
Mama.
Yeah, Mama needs a new pair of boots.
Oh, and they're already
How big is this tail?
bronzed. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If this tail is big enough, can I make like a full bodysuit out of it?
Dragon skin boots.
Probably could.
I have a large tail, right? I can fit myself in
Here's
there.
not my fucking tail.
I just imagine Mayhem turning around. Holy shit, it is! It is my tail!
When did you take that?
And those boots look on fire. They look great.
It's just like in your sleep, you hear like, zip.
Not again. Not again.
See, but
Fucking
like,
horrible.
like to totally tangent off that, with a cold saw, it's kind of like a numbing effect.
That's actually hella smart.
Okay,
I hate that I'm agreeing with you, but yes,
I want
actually.
you to tell Mayhem this, honestly.
Other person involved in Chop Chop.
Yeah, actually, I understand,
You
and
won't
I
feel
feel
a
like
thing.
this is
It's
smart.
so cold.
You should use a flaming saw, and then you could just cauterize it as you go.
But then you're like burning the nerves. You feel that for at least a little bit.
You're gonna feel
Like,
it
if
with
you-
ice too.
You know, like it's cold enough, just go on down. But sorry. But like as you put it out, I like
questions.
I like
Concerns.
to like point it out to the four of us. Like everyone had a different reaction to the Reginald situation.
Yeah,
Where like let's say like if we're putting it on a spectrum, it's like these two are like, oh, we're like there's something we could do, but on varying degrees. And then there's these two who's like, yeah, no, there's nothing we can do. Yours based in like, oh, based on what I know, and me being like, yeah, this is what I know, and it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So it's just like seeing that way, and for like, I feel like that's a great growth point for Mayhem, where I feel like episode 4 or 5, Mayhem would be like, no, there is a way, we will find a way. There is a reason to this, and we will find the way.
Yeah.
How's Mayhem feeling right now?
I was gonna put kind of that energy on it and be like, no, we'll find something. I was even gonna try and stoop to a lower level, and I wanted to imply that, but it felt like so like he's not happy, but he's basically being like, this is another family member I am going to pull out of Uzlium, essentially. So that's kind of the mindset he is in right now, but I would have loved to have been like, no, there's a way. I will stoop down low enough to get him out of here. We can fake his death again. We can do the brand thing again. That sucked. I don't want to kill someone. We'll figure that out. And,
Same. Pig flesh is almost identical to human flesh.
but well, I'm just imagining like an actual pig. Like, oh no, it's Reginald. It's like a pig. It's just like a dead pig on the ground.
It just exploded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very similar. The smell, the taste, it's gonna be fine.
Fast.
Notice I mentioned
The
taste.
taste?
Yeah,
I did notice that.
Actually, that has been said. Cannibals have.
I have heard that, yeah.
I'm watching
Our
Jeffrey
pro-
Dahmer.
Oh my god.
Our proteins are eerily similar.
Get tattoos, guys. Get tattoos.
It's kind of not.
Like, if
Their identification.
which your morbid thought of the day, during cremation, there is a moment when the meat is perfectly cooked.
And I love you for thinking about that.
Wanna vomit.
Oh, that's medium rare. Oh,
That
no.
good thigh
oh.
meat, it's like nice and juicy.
I do want to ask Mayhem about this encounter with this Dragonborn.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yo, I thought that was gonna be a family member at first, and I was like,
I as well. I flipped at that. I thought it was gonna be a family member, but I'm glad it wasn't. It was a good misdirect, so it threw me off. So I had to like adjust more. And I was like, okay, we're gonna go to sleep, and we're definitely gonna get to this by the end of the episode. That's on me. I should not have assumed that.
I feel it. I prepared all these nightmares for you guys. And
Yeah.
Cannot wait. You've been holding on that card for like 2 months. You know what I mean? Like,
It's true.
I can't wait to see the nightmares.
I'm excited for this.
Still left.
Well, if we don't sleep, guess who doesn't have to have a nightmare? Metagaming. No.
this is how I
the
beat
rest
Jason.
of my life. It's Freddy.
Oh fuck.
It's all
And-
red.
We can
I
remedy
should turn
it.
off the stream now because I'm gonna kill Aaron.
My dreams.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, well that's gonna. Oh yeah.
No, I had one last question
Yeah.
for you. Was there legit any way? Because right now it feels like we've accepted his fate and we're not really planning anything to divert from that until after he's done with the brainwashing shit.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, but for now, is there like any perceivable path that could have saved Reginald?
So with this one, I really kind of left it up to you guys on this one. I said we'll see what they come up with and how convincing it is, and see what they can do. But the weight is on Uzlium's side here, right? Like it's going to be very, very difficult, especially having the High General there. The High General can't be seen as making exceptions, so it was a tough sell. It was a very tough sell, and in fact, just so you guys know here, this was me kind of wrapping Reginald up here so that you guys can move on to Ismail, and we can kind of take care of Reginald. Of course, it was open to whatever you guys could do if you came and pulled it out. Absolutely, we would go from there, but it was weighted towards Uzlium for sure.
Fair.
Yeah,
Rhea
I was just.
Rhea felt so betrayed by that because with her people like finding the Goliaths because they're in the book they're like supposed to be lawful good. So the assumption in like with the Marakute was that that's like a moral compass for them, and so that's like the whole. But this makes sense, like that going right back to her denial thing. Like why you're one of them. You're supposed to be like a judge. You're supposed to know what's right, and you're picking something wrong.
Well, I mean, but like, sorry.
Wrong.
To go,
Yeah.
yeah,
Quote
to go to
unquote
the
wrong.
lawful good side of that, they've created these very clear-cut rules that they will follow and they see as good.
Yeah.
Which is
Holy shit,
exactly
she
why.
doesn't-
Which is exactly why I had the clerics worshiping Ouijas.
Yeah.
They are lawful, neutral, right? So is the lawful neutral is something that Uzlium can use, right? They can see, okay, this is a god that's meant to follow the rules, and that's what Uzlium is about, is our rules, right? And it doesn't have to be good.
Ouija! Sorry, I heard that in my brain.
Oh, kids exploding.
I'm so glad someone said it. I was sitting here going, don't do it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like their initial.
Well, guys, it's 10:30 now, so we're gonna wrap it up. That's gonna do it for After Dark, everyone. So thank you guys for a wonderful night. As always, you guys are amazing. Love this every Monday. So big thanks to you guys, and big thanks to the patrons for supporting us, for sending us cards, and for making these After Darks possible. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, guys. See you next week.
Okay.